Before we proceed further, request you to please subscribe to our channel as shown above. Hello friends, welcome to Kamat Astrology. In this video, I am going to talk about the first solar eclipse that is going to occur in the year 2022. Now it is a partial solar eclipse which will occur on the midnight of 30th April 2022. That is, you can take the date as 1st May 2022. Now what makes this eclipse so special if it is a partial solar eclipse? The special thing is that on 30th April 2022, we have an Amavasya which falls on the day of Saturday, and this is known as Shani Amavasya. The eclipse also falls on the midnight, that is on 1st May 2022, and that makes this eclipse very special because it follows the Shani Amavasya. Now this screen shows the timings of the eclipse. Now note that the eclipse is not visible in India. It is visible in South America and on parts of the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. So in India, in Mumbai, this eclipse is not visible. But if you want to know the timing of the eclipse, so the eclipse starts at 6:45 p.m. 30th April UTC time, which corresponds to 12:15 midnight 1st May in Mumbai. The eclipse reaches its peak or maximum effect at 2:11 am, and the last location to see the partial eclipse, that is the eclipse, will end on 1st May at 4:07 am 56 seconds Mumbai time. Now a solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes between the sun and the earth, and this is a partial solar eclipse, which means the sun's disk is partially visible. Now this is the chart when the eclipse occurs. You can see that the moon and sun are trapped between the Rahu Ketu axis. You can see the moon and sun present in the sign of Aries or Mesh, and you can see Ketu present in the sign of Libra. Another interesting thing is Saturn is aspecting the combination of moon, sun and Rahu from the sign of Aquarius. Saturn is also conjunct Mars. Aries or Mesh is the first sign in the zodiac belt, and therefore it indicates a new beginning. It indicates a new transformation. Libra or Tula is the sign of balance, harmony and relationships. And since this eclipse is occurring along the Aries-Libra axis, there is going to be a major transformation in relationships in this time period. This eclipse is something which will make us introspect, think deeply by bringing certain events in our life. Now know that the moon is our mind, it is our emotions. Sun is the soul, it is our vitality. Rahu and Ketu are the nodes of the moon. So when the moon and sun are trapped in the Rahu Ketu axis, it is definitely going to bring about a major transformation in the world. You can see Saturn is aspecting this combination of moon, sun and Rahu in Aries with its third aspect, which means that during this time period, some karmic justice will be done in this world. This is because this solar eclipse immediately follows the Shani Amavasya, and it is also a good time to do donations in the name of your ancestors. You can donate money, you can donate food to the poor, you can help the poor and needy in any way in this time period. You can also pray for the deliverance of your ancestors in this time period, because your prayers will reach your ancestors in this time period. So chanting the Pitru Gayatri in this time period is a very good remedy. So if there is Pitru Dosh in the horoscope, that is in the horoscope, if you have Sun and Rahu together, Saturn aspecting the Sun, or Jupiter and Rahu together, then this is a good time to chant the Pitru Gayatri mantra. Even if you chant the normal Gayatri mantra, it is a very good thing and it will give relief to your ancestors. So this is the time period for prayer, for deep introspection, and for doing something for our ancestors, for the poor and needy. Now definitely this eclipse is going to force you to relook at certain relationships. So let us say for the Aries ascendant, because this is occurring on the 1-7 axis, it is going to make you relook at the partnerships which you are having in your life, and also relook at your health in a major way in this. For the Taurus ascendant, this eclipse can bring certain losses through hidden enemies, and therefore it will make you relook at people whom you consider as your friends. It may also bring certain challenges, certain health issues in your life in this time period. For the Gemini ascendant or Mithun Lagna, this is occurring along the 11-5 axis, and therefore it is a good time to study something new so that you can gain some new knowledge which will help you. So it is a good time to initiate learning something new for the Gemini ascendant. Again, because the eclipse occurs in your 11th house, it will make you introspect into your hopes, wishes, aspirations and desires. It will make you relook at those aspirations, whether they are realistic and whether they actually deserve to be followed or not. For the Cancer ascendant, this is occurring along the 10-4 axis. So the 10th house is severely impacted by the eclipse, which means it is a time to relook at your career, to relook at your profession, to see what value you are getting in your profession or your career, and if required, make the necessary changes. You may also have to relocate to make the necessary change. For the Leo ascendant, this is occurring along the 9-3 axis. The 9th house is the house of gurus. It is the house of teachers. You need to relook at your relationship with your teachers, with your bosses, with your gurus, and make any improvement required in this time period. The eclipse will force you to look at the relationship with your father, with your bosses, and with your teachers in this time period. For the Virgo ascendant, this is occurring in the 8-2 axis, and therefore it is going to bring about a transformation in your finances in this time period. It can be a good transformation, it can be a bad transformation, but definitely this is going to make you relook at your finances. It will also make you relook at your relationship with your in-laws, because the 8th house deals with the in-laws. You may also get sudden inheritance or certain wealth in this time period. For the Libra ascendant or the Tula Lagna, this is occurring along the 7-1 axis, and therefore it is going to force you to relook at your relationship with your girlfriend, with your spouse, or with your business partners. You also need to take care of your health in this time period. So this eclipse may make you focus on your health as well as relationships with partners. For the Scorpio ascendant or the Vrishicka Lagna, this is occurring on the 6-12 axis. So again, it will make you relook at your regular job, your regular routine, as well as your relationship with foreign connections, foreign partners, and where you are spending your money and making losses. For the Sagittarius ascendant or Dhanu Lagna, this is occurring on the 511 axis. So it is a time to look at your investments. It is also a time to look at the type of friends you are associating yourself with. And it is also a good time to learn something new. So these are the areas which the eclipse will make you focus and bring about a transformation in your life in the days to come. For the Makar Lagna or Capricorn ascendant, this is occurring along the 410 axis, and therefore it is going to bring about some event in your home affairs, some property related events which you need to look at. It will also bring about certain events in your career which will force you to look at the kind of work you are doing, the kind of relationship you have with your colleagues at work. For the Aquarius ascendant, this is occurring along the 3-9 axis. So it will force you to relook at the relationship with your siblings, with your neighbors. It will also make you introspect on the amount of effort you put to achieve a particular goal. At the same time, it may make you introspect and assess the health of your father in this time period. For the Meen Lagna or the Pisces ascendant, this is occurring along the 2-8 axis, and therefore it is going to bring about certain sudden events which will make you relook at your finances, the way you save money, the way you spend money. All those things you will have to relook at. So friends, this is my short analysis of the first solar eclipse in the year 2022 and what effect it brings on every ascendant. Since this eclipse coincides with the Shani Amavasya and follows it, definitely it is going to bring about certain karmic justice in the world as well as in an individual's life. So friends, if you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel Kamath Astrology, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button. You can reach us on our email ID astrosevaworld@yahoo.com or through our website astroseva.tripod.com. So friends, thanks a lot. Bye. Take care and stay safe.